I want to mine those diamonds with my stone pickaxe, but there's a zombie spawner next to it, so let's break it. Look at that loser stuck on that web. Yesterday was about survival, but today it's about ambition, iron, coal, and maybe even some diamonds. And deep below, something calls to me. Yo, welcome back to episode number 2. I hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day. Last episode, we built our starter shack. Today, we go mining to gather more coal, iron, gold, redstone, lapis, and possibly diamonds. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. But first things first, let's harvest all the wheat from the OG farm I made yesterday and make some food. Cause without food, what's the point of going to the third world dimension, aka underground? We can easily die from starvation, mobs, for example skeleton shooting. That's why it's good to have plenty of food so we can stay as long as we want underground, mine all the resources. We don't have to come back up for a really long time. That's what we're going to be doing today. After harvesting all the wheat, I went back into my shack, grabbed all the wheat from my food chest. I have about 37 wheat, and then I made all bread. 1 wheat left over. I think I can maybe use that to bring some cows or sheep later, but for now 19 bread should be more than enough. And then I made a lot of torches. After that, I made 2 barrels to put it on the wall somewhere because I don't have enough space in the chest. My chest option is running around, so I dug 2 holes in this wall and basically put those barrels. Now I can store food, maybe diamonds, and all my valuables in there. And then I made not 1 but 3 pickaxes. Once that was done, I organized my inventory. Why? Because it was very messy. Oh no, I'm not talking about soccer Messi. I was talking about inventory Messi. Okay, we're all set. I do see a piece of iron behind my farm on that dirt wall. So let's quickly mine that. First iron, and I've also got the achievement. Alright, now let's go on our adventure. So I know there's a small cave here. Inside that cave, there's this ravine. I don't know how big that ravine is, so we can definitely check it out to see if we can find any resources. If not, we'll have to go somewhere else. This is the ravine I'm talking about. I'm gonna place a torch on that wall, second torch, and now I want to break this water so we can go down, and we will be also able to climb up, especially when it's dark time. We don't have to worry about building a ladder or anything like that. Not gonna lie, I think I've been scammed. This is actually a very small ravine. I thought this was a really big ravine, but never mind, it's actually small. I don't see any iron. Let's look around. Hopefully we'll find it. Okay, we'll place a torch here. This is a dead end, so no point putting a torch, but okay, let's check out the other side of the wall. 1 more torch there. I don't see any iron at all. What the heck? This is actually a scam. Oh, never mind, I actually do see iron. Okay, let's tower up. Yeah, there you go, 1 here. Let's mine this. I did all that for just 1 piece of iron. I hate to say this, but this ravine is basically a scam. I did all that for just 1 piece of iron. Unbelievable. As I was mining down, I luckily mined into a cave. I don't want to drop down because I have no armor. If I have armor, I will drop out to show all the mobs the power of Cain. For those who don't know, I have the skin Cain. Go watch episode 1 to understand who I am talking about, and then come back and watch this video. You guys are definitely missing out on the first episode, so go watch that first. Pause this video right now, watch that, and then come back and watch this. For example, nobody starts a movie from the middle. They always start from what? Beginning. Why from the beginning? To understand the full story. Same with this video, you know, this video is all about story. It's gonna be a few episodes. So episode 1, I talked about who Cain is. Go watch that video and then come back and watch this. You guys have missed out a lot of important factors that I've covered in episode 1. While I was mining, I found lapis. For a second, I thought these are diamonds because diamonds and lapis, they both blue. Yeah, so I got a little bit excited. I mean, to be fair, lapis is very good. I can use this for enchanting items, books, tools, chest plate, and the list goes on. As I was going down, I eventually hit a dead end, so I started mining down, hoping to find another cave or maybe a mine shaft. As I was mining, I stumbled upon iron. Hooray! This small vein gave me 8 iron, so bringing my total to 12 iron. And then I kept mining down, hoping to hit a cave, and then I finally hit a cave. And then I walked in to peek, and then I realized it was not a cave, it was actually a mine shaft. A lot of spider webs, so I was a little bit nervous. There could be spider spawners nearby, so I started placing torches everywhere because I'm still very weak. I'm not wearing any armor. Until I have a little bit of armor, I have to be extra careful because there are not only spiders here. Since this is a mine shaft, there could be anything. A creeper could jump out of nowhere and blow up, and considering my PvP skills are not where it should be, I have to be extra cautious. And talking about spider spawners, and look what I just found. And these are, what the heck? These are not regular spiders. I think these are the venom spiders. Oh, that thing is chasing me. I'm gonna quickly block this, block. Shoot, that was so scary. That poisonous spider almost gave me a heart attack. Can it crawl through that hole? I mean, there is a rail track. Would that be considered as a block? I'm not sure. So please let me know in the comments if the spiders can crawl through 1 block space, even though there is a rail track. Yeah, so let me know. I was running out of options, so I put a furnace down, threw my iron in there to melt, and then I realized the spider is really close to coming out. So I took my axe, swing at it, and with 1 shot, it died. And then I made a quick chest plate, and I wore it right away without wasting any time. And then I carefully went back inside and quickly broke the spawner before more spiders spawned. Shortly after, I found some redstones. A creeper came out of nowhere and blew next to me. It was a bit scary, but I was luckily managed to survive. After that, I was able to find iron after iron. On the distance, I saw a minecart on a chest, so I opened the chest and I found a notch apple. What are the chances of this happening? I didn't even know this was a thing. And I got some extra bread, some beetroot seeds. This find was a great success. Words couldn't describe how happy I was, but I'm a one happy man now. With this enchanted golden apple, I'm definitely going to be using this to beat the Ender Dragon in the next few episodes. Stay tuned for that. I also made a shield and the boots to protect myself. After that, I kept on exploring the mine shaft, and then look what I found. Diamonds. Bling, bling, bling. I hope it's a vein. If not, I'll be sad. And yeah, it is a vein. That's 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And there's one more on the ground, and 9, 10. Is this even possible? I thought diamonds are much rarer than finding coal and iron. I feel like I have more diamonds than iron at this point. Who knows, there was a mine shaft right below my house. If I knew this, I would have probably came on the episode number 1 just to fully gear up. I didn't know this. But now we know. And on the way, look what I found. Gold. First gold. Gold, gold, gold. Now that I have gold and diamond, I also made a diamond pickaxe. To spoil myself, I now left with 7 diamonds. But don't worry, we will look for more. I have plenty of resources such as food. Right before we came down here, I make sure to harvest a lot of bread, so we have 24 bread, which is great. I hear a zombie somewhere. It's maybe in this dark cave, and I see a chest, another minecart chest. So let's go open that, mine this block. It's had a spawner behind it. Oh my god, how lucky, we actually found a zombie spawner. We can, you know what, we can turn this into a mob grind. No flipping way, that's actually a spider spawner. What the heck, it came out of nowhere. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Am I gonna die? I have to stay extra cautious. Okay, thank god, luckily the poison stopped. I thought this was a zombie spawner. I was a little bit excited, but I'm gonna break it. Freaking spider jumped on my face. A mini heart attack right there. Oh no, it broke free. I'm actually so nervous right now. For some reason, I can't hit this freaking spider. He died, man. It finally died. Oh, my hands are kind of shaking too. You guys don't know how nervous I am right now. And let me quickly break this. Break. Oh, yes. Whew. That was very nerve-wracking. Luckily, I broke that spawn and I'm safe. Let's go kill that zombie. Bam. No, where did you come from? What the heck? What just happened right there? I'm losing a lot of health. Okay, I had to be very careful right now. Eat my bread, heal up, open this chest, and punch too. Hooray! I can use that for my bow in the future. Crossbow, glowberries. What can I do with glowberries? Can I eat these? Or can I make some type of recipes? I am not sure. We'll figure something out with that later. Now that I'm fully healed up, I start mining all this cobwebs to make sure there are no other spawners or anything behind it, and luckily there was no spawners and this mine shaft kept on going. Shortly after, I found another minecart with chests, so I opened it and there was another book, Bane of Arthropods 4. I don't know what that is. Please let me know in the comments. I'm still a noob, I'm learning. I will be very thankful. An extra 2 pieces of iron. Let's go. On the distance, another chest. Oh, never mind too. Open this and more iron, glowberries, iron pickaxe. I'll grab that because my pickaxe is about to break. I think I made a mistake by making a diamond pickaxe because I have 2 iron pickaxes now. Okay, next chest. More glowberries, lapis, and 3rd iron pickaxe. What the heck? Yo, this is actually the 2nd iron pickaxe I've got from this chest. I made a big mistake by making diamond pickaxe because right now I'm running out of space. I don't have any storage. I might have to start sacrificing certain space if I find any good resources. Okay, lesson learned. I found another small vein of diamonds, bringing my total to 10 again. But then I started hearing more spider noises, so I looked up to the ceiling and then I found a spawner. So I quickly closed down because I don't want like 1,000 spider dropping down, especially those poisonous ones. Shortly after, I was able to find more diamonds. Some are hidden behind the web. Not even after 10 blocks, I found more diamonds. And then this one was huge. Diamond after diamonds. Huge vein. Bringing my total to 28 diamonds. All the enchantment books and diamonds took me a while to find, so I quickly put my crafting down to make myself a pants because I'm not wearing any pants. And then I found another chest. Minecraft, and right next to it, diamonds. Lovely. Opened the chest and I got a name tag. And some coal was there too. Extra torches. More seeds. At this point, I took a screenshot of the coordinates because I'm thinking to come here sometimes in the future with the fortune pickaxe, so I didn't want to mine it. I started taking screenshots. In the distance, look what I found, another spider spawner. So I quickly went in there and broke the spawner before a bunch of other spiders spawned, and then I tried to peek through the walls with F5 mode on just to see anything inside, and then I saw 2 spiders, so I killed it. I opened the chest, saw 2 buckets, I took it, horse armor, and then I melted some more iron to make myself a helmet, and now I finally have full iron armor. I kept going through the mine shaft and I eventually found a cave system, so I kept going on this cave, eventually finding more iron, and that path led me to a giant cavern. So I followed the water down, leading me to more gold, redstones, more diamonds. I looked up and then I saw a lot of iron, so I built up to mine all those iron, making myself a bridge to go near it, and then I carefully mined everything on the top, and then I accidentally fell down and I lost about almost 4 hearts, 3.5, 4 hearts. If I didn't have my armor, that could have been my end, but luckily I had my armors on, so hooray. While I was mining gold, a zombie approached, so I had to kill this zombie, and this zombie was doing a good amount of damage, and then after killing the zombie, it dropped an iron ingot. Last episode, it dropped a carrot. What a surprise. As I was slowly healing, this spider and the skeleton start shooting at me, and then all of a sudden they start fighting like Tom and Jerry. What's going on? Since I'm not good at PvPing, I had to use my brain, so I waited patiently until one of them died. So I placed a torch down to get a better view, and the skeleton actually killed the spider. So I hopped into third party skeleton, and then I saw another arrow coming out of nowhere behind the skeleton. So and then I realized there's multiple skeletons here. So I start running and taking huge damage. Half of my health is gone. Run. That's not good. I did not expect this. Oh no. At this time, I also realized my sword is about to break. That durability is already super low. At this point, I really didn't know what to do. I'm at half a health. I have some diamonds. Can I quickly make a diamond sword? Is that possible? After 2 seconds of thinking, I decided to fight like a man because the skeleton is actually very near me. I don't have enough time to make a diamond sword, and I'm also very low on health. So I went full in and I fought the skeleton like a man. Finally killed it. After that, I started going for its family to take a revenge, both elder brother and the younger brother. After this incident, I realized it's too dangerous being down here, and I've been down here for a really long time, so I came to a final conclusion to go back up. I came here for diamonds, armor. I finally have more than what I asked for. I even got a notch apple too, so I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna be too greedy, because when you get too greedy, things start going down. So I'm not gonna get too greedy. I'm gonna go back to my shelter and call it a great success. I did not mean to jump in that lava. Oh my god, half of my health is already gone. This is bad. Is it gonna stop or what? Yo, stop please. I don't have water either. I just have an empty water bucket. Yikes. Finally, thank you. This is a giant staircase I mined down earlier. I have to go all the way up, passing the scam ravine. This is a ravine I got with 1 piece of iron. Good thing I actually mined down. If I were to go somewhere else, I would not find any of those. Enchanted golden apple, none of this, none. We're finally up. Yay! Iron sword, you have served me well. Thank you, my friend. Take some rest. Ah, freedom. Take a deep breath and then let go. Why is this Enderman chasing me? What is your problem? I just threw my sword. I don't have anything to hit this thing with. I didn't even look at it. Why? What happened? I'm gonna smack this thing with my iron pickaxe. Yeah, come on. Yeah, find me. Let's go. Enderman, you're messing with Cain. I don't think it's gonna go well for you, my guy. Yeah, this is not gonna work well for you. Yeah, run. Yeah, that's what I thought. Run away. Yes. My guy started a fight and ran away like a chicken. Oh, never mind. He's still here. I'm gonna teach this Enderman a lesson. You thought your little world of blocks could stop Big Red Machine? You think a creature that hides in shadows, that teleports in fear, could stand toe-to-toe with Hellfire itself? I looked into your empty eyes, Enderman, and all I saw was weakness. In this world or any other, I bring destruction, I bring pain. And now, as your ashes scatter across the pixelated plains, let this be a warning to every creeper, every skeleton, every so-called monster hiding in the dark. Cain fears nothing, Cain destroys everything, and no matter what dimension you crawl from, you will all rest in pieces. I had to show the Enderman who the Big Red Machine was, because he started the war and I had to end it. As a reward, it dropped an ender pearl and a block of grass. That Enderman taught me enemies are everywhere, so I am thinking to make a full set of diamond armor for better protection. So I'm gonna cook some stones to get smooth stone, and with that I'm gonna make smooth stone slabs, and with that I'm gonna make armor stand. Once that was done, I grabbed the diamonds that I mined from the mine. I made leggings, helmet, boots, and the chest plate, and I put everything on the armor set, and that's what we call achievements. Happy day, happy Cain. But anyways, I'm gonna hop on my bed and sleep. It's been a long day. Next day I woke up. First things first, I immediately made myself an iron axe. Yesterday my sword had very low durability, so I threw it in the ocean. Out of nowhere, Enderman came and fought with me. So to protect myself from danger, I made an axe, and an axe does more damage than a sword. The only downside is it's very slow, but it's all good. I'm not a professional fighter yet. I need something powerful just to defend myself, so axe would be a great option for me for now. I converted bones into bone meals and then went back to my farm to harvest all the crops, especially the carrots that I got from from a zombie last episode, so I'm gonna use all my bone meals on carrots. For that, I wanna collect all this wheat first. Look how satisfying that is. After that procedure was done, I planted all my carrots and then used bone meal to multiply. I kept repeating that process until all of my bone meals were fully put into work. Then I planted all 25 carrots back on field. And on the other side of the farm, I planted all the seeds. After that, I also broke all the sugar canes down and replanted. I had a lot of junk in my inventory, so I went back to my base and I organized it. Food into food chest, stones, wood into other chests. After that, I went back into my base, made a sign to name the shack that I'm currently living in, and I called it Cain's Furnace Hole. Because Cain is from the depths of hellfire, so furnace is hot, hellfire is also hot, so Cain's Furnace Hole. With that being said, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we finally build something better than a mud shack, maybe a fortress worthy of this quest. See you then, and remember that real treasure isn't just diamonds, it's a story we uncover. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, consider subscribing, it really helps out the channel, bro. We're very close to hitting 500 subscribers, so please subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Until next time. My shack's been taken over by creepers. How did this happen? Oh no.